Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back, and today we're going to be doing our first official grip test. This is going to be the ultimate grip test of the stock C10 BF Goodrich tires. So, I should tell you guys about the testing procedure. First off, I've got 3 different primary surfaces that we're going to be testing on. We've got this quartz rock that is a low grip surface. We have this sort of sandstone rock that's a bit craggy and it's a high grip surface, followed up by this piece of wood, which is somewhere in between the two. It's a medium grip surface. Now, to actually test the grip, I have a strap attached to the rear axle of Frogger here that connects to a lever system. That system pushes on the load cells of this scale to provide us with a real-world applied grip figure. I will be using those figures to create a ranking chart to compare a large sample size of tires. The tested tires will be suggested by viewers, so if you have a tire that you want tested, comment that down below. For now, let's get some data from these C10 tires to use as a baseline. Alright, and here goes our first low grip test. Testing procedure here is 5 seconds of dynamic torque, full throttle, follow that up with a static grip test, and this is getting the highest peak number possible within 1 rotation of the tire. Now let's add a weight and see what it looks like. This thing gets a little squirrely under throttle. You can see it actually lifts that front left tire. While we do only have the 3 tires on the ground, it is sort of realistic. If you're in a high grip situation, climbing a hill, you almost always lift a tire anyway. So I think I'll go ahead and leave it for now. Tell me what you guys think in the comments down below. Should I evenly weight the truck front to back, or should I go ahead and leave it weighted on just the rear and kind of simulate that hill climb scenario? In the case of this tire, it scored a 189 over 193 and a 440 over 442. The 189 being the dynamic lightweight grip, 193 being the static light grip, 440 being the dynamic heavy grip, 442 being the static heavy grip. Okay, and let's see what that looks like on our medium grip surface here. This is weathered wood. And that gives us a score of 222, 220, 535, and 505. And now for our high grip surface. This is some rough, kind of craggy sandstone and provides great purchase for tires. And that gives us a score of 425, 388, 580, and 545. Now, to translate this into some usable numbers so that we're not just adding this all up to get some ridiculous number, and to sort of weight how the tires do on different surfaces. So on our low grip surface, I added together our totals and divided that by 50 for a total of 25.28. On the medium grip wood, we added those together and divided by 75 for a total of 19.76. And on our high grip sandstone, we added those together and divided by 100 for a total of 19.38. And totaling those all together gives us a total score of 64.42. This really does take into account just how well the tires grip, not much of anything else. I did take some measurements here for our height and our width, and I provided a payload rating sort of thing. This is more or less just how the tire handled under the heavy load while we were maxing out its grip, and more importantly, how it acted with the heavy ballast in the rear, how stable it was. It did bounce around quite a bit on the sandstone when we weighted it, but I don't have anything to baseline that against, so we're starting out at a B that may get adjusted down the road. And there are more notes to see over here. You can see there's no foams, and these are vented wheels. This is how they come. We also added some price here. If you guys would like to see a score as a function of price, we could do that, but most Krawler tires are cheap enough. I figured that wasn't relevant. So we're doing just a raw max grip total score, and that's what we're ranking on today. Now, this is just a baseline test here. We don't really know how these numbers are going to compare, which is why I've already ordered more tires. We have the Endura Competition Pin tire, Endura Rock Terrain 56mm, as well as the new 64mm, and their Super Swampers. We'll be getting some more numbers in the books coming up shortly, so be sure to get subscribed so you can see how these compare.